Y'all, I told y'all I went to use these on a project before and it actually didn't work out, but I still want to use them. These are the cute little things I bought from Dollar Tree. They came 8 to a container, and you can get clay, like clay. This one's the sand, slime, anything like that. But they're little heart shapes, and we're going to use them to make a Valentine Day card. Okay, and we're going to do this one in the Brother ScanNCut. And there is a very good reason why that's what we're using for this particular project today. So, the first thing we want to do is get a regular sheet of paper. You can just use a white piece of paper. This was, as funny as it is, this is the piece of paper I had closest to me. And we need a Sharpie or pencil or whatever you have handy. Okay. And we are going to trace this. Not this to the top thickest part. We're going to trace the bottom thinnest part. Okay. Okay. So once we've got that traced, we are going to go over to our Brother ScanNCut. Once over at the Brother ScanNCut, we're going to put our newly traced part into the machine. Okay, once over the machine, we're going to place our newly drawn heart on the machine. We're gonna go home. We're gonna go scan. And then we're gonna go to scan to cut data. My lever's up from doing embossing. So put my lever down. We're gonna hit start. Alright, so that's gonna scan our sheet. Then we're just gonna pull this in to make sure it only sees, or it's only looking at what we want it to, and then hit OK. We just want this. Alright, it should be in our machine. Okay, now we're gonna go home. I'm gonna click OK because I've already saved it. I'm gonna retrieve this data from our machine, and it should be the last thing on there. And there she is. Okay, there is our heart. Okay, and we're gonna leave that for now. Sorry, the camera was looking over there somewhere. Okay, so basically we've got what we want cut out, and then you can kind of make your card whenever you want. You can print something, you can do kind of whatever it is you want. I designed a card in Canva. All right, let's pop over to Canva. All right, so here is my little card that I designed in Canva. Both of these items, this item and this whole cutesy dinosaur here, were both elements I found in Canva. You see they're here, they are. So I think this one I put, when I found this one, I literally did a search for, look, I love the memory thing. So come back. All right, so see, I searched holding heart balloons. Okay. And I came up with many things, and this is the design I decided on. And then I did Happy Valentine's Day, and this is the design I decided on. And I think I'm doing this on, I'm not sure what size page I'm doing this on. Let's see. So we're going to, I've made several things here, but this is the one we're going to work with right now. I'm going to download this to my computer. Y'all can leave this on one if you don't have the paid version. Okay? I only want to download my current page, okay? And I'm going to download this, and I'm going to print this. This is what I mean is like so versatile. Y'all could make this whatever you wanted to. My daughter told me that this had to be for boys only. And then we're going to print this. I'm going to print this on, you can print this on cardstock. Let's do that because I bet a lot of y'all don't have like the thick photo paper. So let me do a cardstock one first, so it's kind of a good comparison. I've just got this nice like shimmer cardstock that I use a lot. It's not a super heavyweight cardstock. It's just like a standard 80, I think. But yeah. So we're gonna go over to the printer and I'm going to print this. Okay, I'm going to print this out. Let's go back to my screen here. Did I go back to the screen? I didn't. I'm still my now that that's saved, and I'm going to open it up and we're going to print this. Okay, I'm going to go to my Canon TC20. If it was actually on, you think I'd be better prepared, but I've done like several projects in a row. All right, it's gonna take that a minute. I don't know that I've used that since the power outage, so it might take it a second to pop up. Oh, there it is. All right, this is not. This is a portrait. There we go. I needed to shrink to fit. Okay. And you guys could set this up better. You could do it like, I'm just going to cut it. You'll see. I'm just going to cut it out. So let's give a quick print on that. Say a quick print. The Canon TC 20 is a large format printer, and it doesn't print anything quickly. It doesn't matter what size. And y'all will see just in a minute why why I do this project on the Brother ScanNCut rather than anything else. It has to do with that trace and scan and cut feature that I just used, because I took a real life object and traced it. Yes, I suppose I could do measuring and stuff like that to do it in something else, but that seems so difficult. So you'll see what I mean. Okay. She printed. He printed. He printed. He's cute. To pop back over to the brother, and you'll see. All right, let's place our paper down, and I'm using a low tech mat, so I'm actually gonna add some tape to this because this was the only new mat I had, and soot from our recent power outage got all over my other mats. So this was the only new one I had. So this is what we're using. Okay, I'm gonna take this down real. All right. Okay. So we're gonna scan our mat. So all I did, sorry about that. All I did was right there was click this scan mat button. Okay. All right. So now you see. Let me get this low. So now you see that we have our dinosaur in here as well. Okay. All we wanted was to be able to see where he is. So we can drag our little heart that we've made wherever we want on the screen. I'm in an awkward position. I'm going to move a little close. Okay. So, you see, we can put this heart wherever we wanted. If I had made this card a little bigger, we could actually put the heart in the heart, which I might try that on the next go round. But I am going to, for the sake of showing y'all what I'm doing, I'm just going to put this heart right here. This is the one, sorry. So you can get more ticky with where you move it to. Okay? This one, little arrow keys. I wanted to do. Okay. So I've got that little heart nestled right there and there. I'm also going to cut the card out as well. So I'm going to add a pattern shade. I did not. Here. Okay. Want it a little bigger than the thing, of course. Edit. We're going to flip her. 90 degrees. Look like a car. Okay. I'm actually going to move this a tad. Alright, y'all feeling what I'm throwing out? Alright, actually, let me get a little smaller. And my height is what? I was checking something, sorry. If you want to make, this is kind of this is like the ratio, the unlock lock ratio button, like you'll have on your other machines. So I wanted to change the height, not the width. You see what I'm saying? Alright, so now we are going to cut this out. And it's just going to cut the heart and our triangle. Okay? I've got my auto blade on there. Make sure half cuts off. Okay, so y'all understand. The reason this works for the Brother ScanNCut is I would have had to do it's already cut out. Hold on. Let's go to my hand so you can see how cute this is. Do you see how cute this is? So like I said, if I wanted to make this card, change the ratio to make the card, I could even have put him like holding the heart, but I thought that'd be like too complicated. And then because I traced this, it fits right in there, y'all. And then I was thinking, it fits right in there. And even if you wanted to make it a little bit more secure, you could take a little, piece of tape, just some scotch tape on the bottom. But this could be whatever design y'all want. See? It's not going anywhere. And it's adorable. I mean, and it's to me it's great, like, 'cause you're not giving candy, but you're giving something, artsy creative for the kids to play with. And you could, like I said, this is just a design I put together very quick in Canva. I grabbed two separate items, stuck them on there, and made my card. You could do two in your front, like two, and then so you could have like the classmates. I've got this list over here they've already given me. And then down here I could just do from, and but that is what I've made here, and you guys can kind of feel what I'm doing. And I could not have done it. Maybe I could have. Like, I could have scanned it in on my Xtool or something like that, and then, like, precisely do the heart. Okay, I'll put it this way. I could not have done it anywhere easier than the Brother ScanNCut. So, do y'all love this? Like, let me know. Do you love this? Because I think it's super cute. And, I mean, it really could make it's whatever you've bought. Like, so I could, like, pump a lot of these out really quick as a little gift to give, and I think it's super cute.